The media picks Giannis to be good. They're tired of James Harden. They're tired of Westbrook. They're tired of Curry. They're tired of LeBron. They had to pick somebody new and fresh and young. They pick Giannis. He's a down here player with a Euro step and dunk package with D. Offensively, he can't even say get in your bag. He don't have a bag to get into. He does not possess a bag. He has a wallet. Thank you for tuning in. Another episode of Unusually Ordinary. What episode is like 23, 22, 23, 24?
I got you.
I don't know if that's
23.
Whoa, MJ.
Oh, George. No, what you mean, LeBron? MJ. You know what the best? How you know a second? The second choice, second best when it comes to 23. What you mean?
Okay. It's gonna be our best episode ever. Then it's the Jordan episode.
It's the Moan episode. Episode.
It's the 6 ring episode. This is the all defensive player episode. It's a slam dunk champion episode. It's a 6-time Finals MVP episode.
So he's gonna name all Jordan stuff.
What's LeBron got?
3 rings. What's that? Fourth MVPs, 3 Finals MVPs, best player for a whole decade, plus what's that? 9 straight to the finals by himself, 2 different teams, 4 straight both teams. First championship in Cleveland since like the 50s, bro. What you mean? Carried a whole state on his back. You know what I'm saying? Went to Miami, went there. Became they best player in their franchise history in 4 seasons. People gonna say Dwayne, but you know what I'm saying? I'll give him that, but it's 1A, 1B because he was there longer, but we really know who it is. But yeah, you ain't just gonna but you listing accomplishments that's already set in stone. LeBron still writing his book, Playboy, so hey.
Oh, he did great last year.
Do what you do and just wash my shoes. Hey!
He did great last year.
Oh, you like hating on yours? It's my favorite team, though.
It is my team. He making them
keep that same energy this year.
Okay, when Anthony Davis carries him, yeah. All right. All right, it's been a crazy week this week.
Before we get into all that, let's pop up. Bro, I thought I was down there. See my boy for a few hours. Not as long as I was
here for like 10 days. Only seen him like 2 hours.
Man, 6 days for like 5 hours. Here with family. You know what I'm saying? We can't hate me for that. But chill. Didn't play 2K. I really wanted to play Madden. I ain't played Madden forever. Just want to let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? For the record, 3-2 versus EJ in Madden 20. He had the game before me. You want to tell the story how you got Madden?
No.
Oh, okay. But yeah, he got it before me, and I'm still better than him. One game, I blew him out. Our rematch. I didn't even get to pick a new team. But it's cool. I just want to let y'all know that. I'm still, you know what I'm saying, the king of this. I will be getting mad at someone, yeah. You'll be getting more stories like this.
Okay.
I didn't whoop you out. I didn't whoop that trick. Whoop that. Get him. Whoop that trick. Get him.
No, bro.
I didn't. Okay.
She don't want to update the roster or nothing. But all right, let's go. All right.
It's your system. How am I supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I beat you without LaShawn McCoy. Well, how's that a mark against me?
Okay. Contract talks. Some big contracts happened this week. Dun, 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 dun. Some big contracts happened and didn't happen this week.
There you go.
Bradley Beal got a huge contract. It was
over 2 years.
What'd you say it was?
$72 million, 2 years.
You said 72?
Yes, sir.
2 years. Is he deserving of that?
36 per for 2 years. Is this just 2 years guarantee or is it a 1+1?
I think it's 1+1.
Oh, yeah, you do that. You do that. Mm-hmm.
Would you be happy if the Lakers gave him that contract?
You love going to the Lakers.
I'm just saying.
30 teams in the NBA. You like going to just that one. How would you feel about them on the Lakers? Like,
So
bro.
that's what you're rooting for now.
If he was on the Lakers, he wouldn't be in consideration because we got, you know what I'm saying? He don't fit the construct of what we're trying to do right now. LeBron, he don't fit LeBron's plans. We got shooters already.
I'm just saying
I'm not paying. You gonna pay $36 million a year for a shooter? You thought paying Caldwell Pope $20 million was a lot.
Woof. Still, he shouldn't be on the team. I would like Caldwell Pope to go.
Man, we ain't doing all that right now. So, Buddy Hield, $90 million over 4 years. He said, nah. He's been part of the process in which the Kings have been in the rebuilding process, and they're starting to, you know what I'm saying, become good a little bit, become talked about. They went on a little run last season. They're trying to build on that this season. So he's like, yo, y'all want me or no? He going about it the wrong way. Like 4 years, $90 million. He says no. Do you think he's justified in saying no? Like, you think he should be getting more? He is eligible for 4 years, 130.
No, I don't think. I mean, he's a good player, but he's not like changing anything. No,
You don't think so?
He just took the 4 years, $90 million. Who's thinking about
better? How much better is he than Jaylen Brown?
He's better.
How much better?
A little bit, I guess. Not a lot. He on the same
$10
level.
million better?
Huh?
$10 million better?
Yeah.
Okay.
$10 million over the course of the whole contract. Yeah, not $10 million a year.
Well,
better.
I say that because Jaylen Brown turned down $80 million over 4.
He should have took that. He get 20 a year. Come off the bench. He don't even know if do we start? Do we come off the bench? What are you doing?
He's been starting in preseason, but that's preseason.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like previous years, like he's come off the bench. His minutes have been cut. Sometimes he starts, sometimes he don't. Sometimes he get a lot of PT. Sometimes he don't. Like, and you want us to give you more than that? Why? Why? You're not even the top. Well, he probably might be top 3 on the team now. No, he ain't top 3 on the team.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how you? These are some big contracts that players are turning down.
That free agency money. They see Harrison Barnes get what he get. Like, oh no, if he getting that, you know I could get.
Yeah, but true. I think Buddy Hield is better than Harrison Barnes. I kind of see the point on that, but
that's not that much. That's not that much far off from what Trevor Ariza got.
And I just think that it's a lot of money these players are turning down, and they're not the focal point of the team.
He's a focal point.
Who?
Buddy Hield. He's 1 or 2.
He could really be 3.
Who's the third? You bet they'll say Harrison Barnes. DJ. I will slap you from 400 miles away.
De'Aaron Fox.
Okay.
Marvin Bagley. You could build around. I mean, I'm saying you don't really have to.
He only getting a chance because Willie Cauley-Stein ain't there no more. Be real. Because if he was, he'd be come off the bench right now. How you gonna go from bench player to he gonna be top 3 in the importance of offense and just offense in terms of just.
He's a good player.
That comes off the bench. Now he starts.
He came off the bench as a rookie.
So let's say this year they still got Willie Cauley-Stein at the 4. You started Marvin Bagley, Trevor Ariza, or Harrison Barnes, who you just let me remind you gave a big contract to.
Willie Cauley-Stein not the 4. He's a 5.
Say that one more time.
Willie Cauley-Stein is a 5, not a 4.
Exactly. So at least one position.
You said they start Willie Cauley at the 4.
Oh, my fault. You know what I meant. 5. So at least one who would be the starting 4 in that position? Like it wouldn't be Marvin Bagley.
Yeah, it would.
No, it would not. So Harrison Barnes, all that money come off the bench?
He could be the 3.
What about Bogdanovich?
Off the bench.
They just gave him money too, EJ.
Well, I can't justify every bad contract they do, man. I mean, golly, I can't
So do
justify.
you? But in knowing this, and Buddy Hield, he said he has the reporters like y'all be covering Sacramento basketball like pretty much all this time. What big free agents came to Sacramento, and can you name one?
Let me think. What big time free agents come to Sacramento? I haven't even looked this up. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Dang, we probably gonna be like, dang, we missed one. I don't know one. Not in the past 10 years. 20 years has to be right.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's one in the '90s that we, you know, what I'm saying we never, we
we're
weren't
probably
about.
missing that, but I'm saying that's 20
In our
years ago.
lifetime, like I said, yeah.
That's what I was saying. That's 20 years ago.
I can't think of nobody, bro.
I don't know anybody.
Probably you put Harrison Barnes.
I'm really trying to think hard.
He even called Sacramento a low market. That lets you know how you really feel, like, bro. Y'all that's like all right, you know me. I'm saying I'm fresh every day, coming to school, drive a good car. You know what I'm saying? I'm a solid 8, 9. And this girl that I'm interested in, you know what I'm saying? She ain't up to my standards, but she a 4, 5. I give her a chance, and even she don't want me. It's like, hold up now. I'm the best you got. I'm the best you could do. And even you saying no, like, look, let's be real. Like, what's the best you can pull? That's pretty much that's pretty much what you're telling the king. Is like, come on now. Like, you really think LeBron coming here? You really think Devin Booker gonna consider y'all?
Hey, if D Book went there.
But that would not happen. They'll go from one bad school to another. That's like going from the University of Texas to like Texas Tech. Like, come on now. I don't go from like bad school to a bad school. Like, I'm trying to elevate. I'm trying to go from Texas to like Kentucky and Carolina. I'm not trying to go right down the street.
Don't do that. Don't go there. Don't like that. Don't do that. Anywho, yeah, I mean they should pay him. He's a good player. I think the 4 years, $90 million was fair. If we're playing 2K, I always go off of if we're playing 2K. Oh. If we're playing 2K, and because you know how like we do the little end of the season contract talks, yeah. And he wanted more than $90 million from me, I would really be hesitant.
I wouldn't do that. I'm not supposed to spend 15 minutes on Buddy Hield. Now, Jaylen Brown, we already got the Hill. We already got the Bradley Beal. So, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Do you see Buddy Hield re-signing with the Kings or getting traded before trade deadline?
Traded.
For real?
Yeah.
To who?
I mean, I don't know.
Give me a team off the dome. Off the rip.
Off the rip. Lakers.
All right. Y'all been not paying attention. Y'all been listening to us for the past 5 weeks. You know that we've been breaking down each division in the NBA. Starting with the West Conference, broke down all 3 divisions. Already broke it down 2 in the Eastern Conference. So there's just one remaining, and that would be the Central Division. Last but not least, well, maybe least, but
it is the least because it's in the East.
Is this this might be the least. Yeah.
Dude, be real. It was a lot better when we did the Western. Like it was all competitive Western Conference team. We did the East. This is like.
You're right. But hey, basketball is basketball on both sides. Hey, I'm a fan of both.
I'm not.
We know your bias.
It's not a bias, it's fact. All right, let's get to it. We're doing the Central Division. The teams in the Central Division, they are the Chicago Bulls, Cleveland Cavaliers, Detroit Pistons, the Indiana Pacers, and the Milwaukee Bucks. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know why I'm doing that sound for. I don't know why. Um,
ESPN, you miss ESPN. You been talking bad about them. Your subconscious like, man, you don't really love ESPN. I don't know why I've been talking bad about them.
yeah, it's probably a nightmare I'm thinking of.
Okay. Before we get started with the standard, the usual division questions, we've got sublines. I mean storylines.
Mm-hmm.
Starting with the Bulls. EJ, Zach Lavine, will he become a star this year?
Oh, he is a star.
He is already?
Zach Lavine, I'm just going to piggyback off what you were
All
saying.
right.
Zach Lavine is better than Jaylen Brown and Buddy Hield. Like, way better. Killing them.
Yeah, I give you
Killing
that.
them. He's a star player. He just has been dealt a bad hand with injuries and then being on bad teams. That's just really what it's come down to. He with the Minnesota Timberwolves, he was a third wheel behind Karl Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins, and he better than Andrew Wiggins now.
Yeah.
Now with the Bulls he's just been hurt, and they're just a bad team.
So when did he have a chance to prove that he's really a star player then?
He'll prove it this year because
So he's not a star yet. So how you gonna be already a star if you haven't proved it yet?
He's a star player, but he'll prove it to everybody this year.
Man, no. I think you gotta prove it. I'm not going off potential. No.
He's a star player today. Today he's a star player in the league. He's one of the better shooting guards in the league. He go hard. And I think like even on our list of like top guards, I don't know why I forget Zach Lavine's name, but he's up there with the best of them.
He wasn't in our top 5.
He wasn't. I don't know if he is top
5. You can't put him star then. You can't put him star then.
Okay, he's a very, very good basketball player.
Okay then.
If not a star, he's very good.
So he'll become a star this year then.
Yes.
I believe so as well. I mean, he was like doing. Never mind. Anyway, the Cavaliers story that I came up with: point guards. You going with Colin Sexton or Darius Garland?
I'm gonna go Young Bull.
I don't know why they drafted Darius. I seen that. We talked about that when we got drafted. Like, yo, you already got a point guard. You should be getting a wing.
Yeah, they did.
They could have got Cam Reddish or something. You know what I'm saying?
They could have, but they did get a wing though.
Kevin Porter, but
yeah,
I gotta see him in the regular season.
He looked decent highlights, I guess. I didn't really watch the games.
Exactly. Try to give a credible take like he on ESPN or something. Well, they did get a wing, you know what I'm saying, the 29th pick, and Kevin Porter out of USC. I mean, he did do special things in the preseason versus pro team out of Australia. Trying to give a hot take. No, I ain't really watched him.
I didn't.
Part 2, Kevin Love, he get traded or no? He came out and said that he don't want to get traded, but I don't believe that.
He needs to get traded.
Why you say that?
He's one of the better bigs in the league. He's one of the most
skilled.
He can stretch the floor. He fits today's NBA as a big. Like, I don't know why teams. He just has. I don't know if he's worth the money anymore. He still maybe. He just when you're on a bad team, it's just hard to tell, and you're always hurt. It's just hard to tell the whole money thing if a team wants to take that on you and your contract. But he's definitely a good player. Great player.
It's just his defense. That's the reason why, like.
Yeah, I mean,
That's his only knock. Yeah.
He's injury prone.
A little bit.
He's injury prone. But he's a good player. I like him.
I bet he should be traded.
I think so too.
Motor City Detroit Pistons. Derrick Rose, Reggie Jackson, Blake Griffin, Andre Drummond, some other players. Don Maker. Yep. So all you players we just named about 7 off the dome. Are they a playoff team or no?
In the East, yeah.
Man, damn.
Can I be honest with you? This is gonna sound bad, and you're probably gonna get upset. Every team in the East has a legit chance of making it. Like there's not a team that you can be like they
not
definitely.
Every team.
Which team will not make it?
Cavs.
I mean, they probably won't, but besides them, everybody else has a legit chance. Like the Bulls have a legit chance of being like the 6th seed in the East.
I can see that.
Yeah, me too.
Well, probably see like they be in the bottom 4. Yeah, they be in one of those slots.
Yeah.
Well, they're in the East, so so they pretty much playing against JV competition. That's what you make it seem like.
That is what it's like.
Okay, man. Pacers, Oladipo. Will he be available for the season?
I think he's going to start the season.
So if he does, how would they do then? They did sign Malcolm Brogdon. They got T.J. Warren over from the Suns. Sabonis, Miles Turner still. They got a nice little squad.
They got a little squad. You know that Longhorn product on there. Miles Turner.
You had 2 Longhorns on the Team USA and didn't do nothing. Never mind.
And a whole bunch of Celtics players. All right. So I think they'll be a good team.
They were a top team last year, weren't they? Like top 4?
No.
Where were they last year? Where were they ranked?
Were they top 4? Let me look this up. I don't think they were top 4. Let's see if it still shows.
I remember Oladipo, they went down. They were like, oh, shoot, yeah, the Pacers, they're going to fall off. But I think they stayed like right there. I think the thing was top 4. They was like 5. They were like 5 if they was in top 4.
They were still a good team. I mean, they're a playoff team. They're a good team still. Regardless of top 4 or not. They're good. Like that's a solid team. There's not really a weak spot on that team. I like them.
Except a clear superstar.
You said what?
They don't have a clear superstar. Like a clear cut, like they have a star.
He's definitely a star. He's not a superstar.
He's come off back-to-back with injuries.
Yeah, he's off of injuries.
So
he's not a superstar, but we haven't named a team with a superstar yet.
Well, we did. Blake, Detroit. They have Blake.
He's a superstar?
Yeah, he's a superstar. He's like Blake on the cusp. He's just not just a star. He's like that. He's like the in between. Like he's not a star, but he's not a superstar. But he's like right there,
like a demigod.
All right, 2K. All right, the Bucks. You love 2K. The Bucks. Going to the GM survey and how much they love Giannis and.
Oh my God.
Exactly. So there's only one stand, like only one quest for them. Are they going to the finals or are they going to the finals or no? First of all.
No.
I don't believe so neither. That's the only that's their standard. The way they've been hyping up Giannis, he's an MVP. He's next up. We're gonna get into it. We're talking about the GM survey, but pretty much he's like next up according to everybody else. Like so that's the goal. That's the only way where it could be like, all right, you accomplished something if you get to the finals. Anything besides that would be a disappointment and a failure because of how everybody hyping him up.
Gassing
and hyping the Bucks up. They only have him as a superstar, somebody that cannot finish in the fourth quarter and be clutch in the fourth quarter, but he's gonna take them to the promised land. Okay.
I was surprised they named him number 1 player in the league.
Right, that's what I'm saying. This is crazy.
Not even close to the truth. Not close at all. What's your let's do duos with this?
Yeah.
What's your best? Name your top duos.
I'm gonna go. It had to be the Detroit duo. You can either go. Yeah, he has to go to the 2 big men, Blake Griffin and Andre Drummond. Those are 2 that's like top players in their position.
Yeah, I mean, I have to go that one. That's the best. That's the best combo.
Yeah.
Of players.
There's not really like no duos. Like you can name a duo like the Bulls. Like we can't even do on that team. Cavs, probably Colin and Kevin Love. Pacers and Oladipo and Miles Turner, or Mount Oladipo and Sabonis.
Miles Turner.
Okay.
Bucks
and
would be,
Giannis and Chris Middleton or Bledsoe.
yeah.
All they gonna do is I hope they'll do the same thing last year where they just space everybody out and just Giannis go ISO and pick and roll. Like, man. Like it's gonna be good in the regular season, but we'll see what happens in the playoffs.
Yeah. Murder, she wrote.
Who's the most underrated player in the division?
Zach Lavine.
Dang, off the bat, just go. I'm gonna see. Let me think about it. You sure?
Yeah.
You think Oladipo get the recognition he deserves when healthy?
Well, the reason I didn't say Oladipo because Oladipo was an all-star.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah. I was saying like they kind of and Oladipo is better than Zach. I'm not trying to make it seem like Zach Lavine's better than Oladipo or Oladipo. Oladipo is the better player out of the two, but I feel like Zach Lavine is really, really good. He never gets mentioned, but Oladipo has just been an all-star and just yeah. I think he was team last year.
And he had that 1 year where he did prove himself before he got injured. Like when he first got to Indiana.
Was he like top 5 for MVP that year? Am I tripping? Or was he like at one point?
You might be tripping.
He was. I want to say at one point like he was in the MVP race. If it wasn't top 5, he was like they were just talking about him a lot. He was getting a lot. He was getting a lot of recognition. But now Depot's better. But I think the most underrated is Zach Lavine.
Let's look on the flip side. Who's the most overrated?
The most overrated player?
Yeah.
Giannis.
I was thinking the same one.
He's good. He's the best player in the division. He's the best player in the division.
But not how like they hype him up and talk about him.
But, like he ain't number one. He is
best in the league and stuff like that. And
when if you say I'm not the biggest LeBron fan, but if you say somebody's better than LeBron, they better be killing. They need to be proving it day in and day out. He does not prove to me he's even close to LeBron. It's like not even. It's not even a 1A 1B type of thing. Like it's like he is some steps down from LeBron. It's not even close with him and LeBron. That's just disrespectful. He ain't even better than Anthony Davis to me. There's no way the best player in the league that's just ridiculous, dude. I don't like that.
They're having him up on everything, bro.
Yeah, he is a good player. He's the best player in the division. Probably in the East, maybe. I don't even know about that, but he's very good, but he's just with the way the pedestal they put him on, he hasn't even know. He ain't close to where they rank him as.
You're right. So not really best player in the division, Giannis. Not really to get into that. So let's rank each team. This should be fairly simple too.
I don't know. I've been going back and forth about this.
I got this. Go. You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Go ahead. 5 through 1.
5 through 1. So we got Cavs at 5. I'm gonna go Bulls. I'm gonna go Pacers, Pistons, Bucks.
Hey, we got the same one. That's exactly what I got. Only reason I put Pacers 3 because of Oladipo injury situation. I want to see how he come back.
Yeah, but that was
in Detroit. They got more of a team right now than they got more of a team than the Pacers. But the Bucks, they got Giannis, but they got Giannis on all those shooters, man. That's all them shooters. And they do play good defense. I give them that. They do play good defense.
They have two of the players on their team are defensive team players, and then 2 all-stars on the team.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not a bad team. They got some good defense. They got 3 legit defenders on that team. Like 3 like really good defenders.
Yeah.
So yeah.
3.5 if you count Tony. I don't think Tony Snell played for him. Never mind. So that's it. Divisions all wrapped up. It's a wrap. The little clapper they use in the movies. Here we go now. So we did the West. Go ahead and talk about the best in the West, top 8 in the West, top 8 in the East, real quick before we touch on what the GMs in the NBA, what they pretty much got. They did a survey, so we'll just touch on it. So you want to start or when we go?
You can go. I'll let you go with this.
So since we just did the East, I'll
Mm-hmm.
lead with the East. And with the East, my top 8, I'm gonna go 1 to 8. I'm not gonna do all that. I'm gonna go. The best team would be Sixers, Bucks, Boston, Miami, Brooklyn, Detroit, Indiana, Orlando.
Okay.
What you doing? What yours looking like?
Philly, Milwaukee, Boston. They got Brooklyn at 4.
Okay.
5. 5. I'm going. Miami. I'm going Detroit, and then I'm going the Bulls.
Over Indiana.
Dang. No, I got India 8.
Okay, so Orlando's out. What's the difference from your? You got? Did you have Orlando in yours?
No.
So you have your okay. $5 bet.
Yeah, I got Orlando out.
I got a man. $5 bet. Not that much.
No. I think
All right.
Orlando's a good team. I think Orlando is a playoff team. I'm struggling. My thing I'm struggling with is Miami. I don't know how good Miami's going to
They're
be.
gonna be really good. It's Miami, bro. They have a star now. Like,
Now, they're going to be a
yeah.
good team. I'm just struggling where I put them. That was my whole struggle with Miami.
Do 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 do.
I think Toronto might
do.
make it. I think we're kind of
I
screwing Toronto.
mean,
I think we're kind of screwing them.
Kyle
But I don't
Lowry
know.
gonna be Kyle Lowry and Pascal Siakam gonna lead them, and Marcus All.
Nah, they're not going. All right.
What
this is
about the West?
this is a tough one.
Oh, it ain't. I'll lead it off. You got
Okay.
Lakers,
Okay.
Clippers,
Mhm.
Rockets, Utah, Portland, Golden State, Mavericks. Is that 8? Or Denver's probably in there somewhere.
Yeah, you didn't say Denver.
Yeah, they're in there somewhere. What's yours looking like?
We got Lakers, Houston, Clippers, um, Nuggets, Golden State, Portland, Mavericks.
No Spurs?
No Spurs. Oh, I didn't
Okay.
put Utah in there.
You okay? Yeah, you better respect put yeah, but they got Mike Conley. Yeah.
Tell me the rest. So I got LA. We got the Lakers. I got Houston, Clippers. I got Denver Nuggets. I got Golden State. I'm gonna go Utah. Portland, and then Mavericks.
Okay. Maverick, man. Okay.
Yeah.
That little slap in the conference, that was like off the dome.
Yeah.
I want to do that. Let's go ahead and transition because the general managers of the NBA, they was all given a survey. I just want to break it down ones that stood out to me. The finals, they had these teams. These are the top three. Clippers got 46%, Bucks got 36%, Lakers got 11%.
Mm-hmm.
Chances of going to the finals. How you feel about that? Bucks really that much better than the Lakers? That's what they saying.
The Bucks aren't better than the Lakers. That's not a much. No, they're not better than the Lakers.
And the Clippers are not better than the Lakers.
No, not at all.
They doing all this off of hype and like.
Yeah, they got
present the moment. Yeah,
two great two-way players, Paul George and yada yada. And I'm not even trying to sound like a hater because they're not. For one, they're not even our rivals. For two, they are gassing the Clippers so much. I mean, they'll be a good team. There's no doubt about that. They'll be a good team. We got them ranked pretty high in our playoff talk, but I think they're overrating Paul George in all of this.
He ain't even gonna be available at the beginning of the season.
He's not gonna be available, and they're almost talking like Paul George and Kawhi is 1A, 1B.
Yeah,
you can really knock Paul George. You could have a good argument if you don't put Paul George in the top 10. Like he cannot be a top 10 player, and I could be okay with that. Like if you could argue him out of it, he's good, but he ain't all.
Ain't all that. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
MVP, their chances, they had Giannis high at 52%, Steph at 10, Anthony Davis at 10, Kawhi at 10, and Nikola Jokic at 7%. Giannis your MVP back to back like that?
No, I don't think Giannis is. I think it's the media that does that for Giannis. I'm not a James Harden fan, but James Harden should have been the MVP last year. James Harden was spectacular last year.
I don't see him on this list. That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't even see Kawhi as a MVP like
type player, yeah.
I don't know where they get that
from. Prison the moment.
He don't do MVP type numbers, or he's a good solid player throughout the season, very consistent. But I don't see that MVP number type year. Here's what they're going off. It has to be the numbers if you pick Giannis.
Yeah.
I don't see it. I don't see Jokic either. I mean, no. You didn't even mention James Harden, seriously?
Or LeBron. I just brought that up because they got Giannis.
Yeah, or LeBron. Come on now.
Now, transition to you keep Giannis. That's why I just had to say, told we're going to talk about Giannis in this block because they just hyping too much. If you had one player to start a franchise with, who would you go with today? Injuries do matter.
Anthony Davis.
So everybody, all the GMs say Giannis. Anthony Davis was second. Third was my boy Luka.
No, Luka and Giannis are tied at 2. They both got 7%.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Where did Anthony Davis at? Start a franchise? You sure?
Yeah, so I'm looking at it right now.
Oh,
Giannis was at 86%.
So how can he be tied with?
No, I'm sorry. Giannis was 86%. Anthony Davis and Luka were both 7%.
But you know what I mean. But yeah, it'd be 82. Luka would be 3. What you telling me? Luka's a second?
No, I'm saying they're both tied at 2. You said 2 and 3. But yeah, they're both.
You know what? Oh my, Mr. Technicality. All right, we're to move on since you want to just mess up. Officially, they're actually tied. So there's no 3. Man, you don't shut up. Hey, you know what I mean? I'm trying to have a debate, argument going on. Well, no, we can't argue that. They're both 7%. All right. You just got done talking about.
It ain't. If I'm starting a team, it ain't Giannis. Really I'm picking. I ain't thinking about Giannis. If I got the first pick, he ain't crossing my mind.
Let's get out Giannis. Though. Go to some young bulls. No, we can't do that's college. We're gonna go to some young boys. So we go breakout player. They had Darren. You just got done talking about Buddy Hield is not a focal point of the Kings, so they got breakout player. They got De'Aaron Fox #1. So I'm guessing that's like your focal point player of the Kings.
Yes.
Ahead of Buddy Hield.
Yes.
Why you say that?
Oh, I just feel like he's better.
He just had 1 year, right?
2 years.
2 years. We had 1 year where he was really like that dude.
Yeah.
Okay then.
And I don't think Buddy Hield has had a year he's been that dude. He's been good.
He's been consistently good though.
Right.
But in terms of like star factor, I'll give it to De'Aaron before I give it to Buddy. Yeah, you're right. I see that. That's probably why they're holding off on trying to get Buddy that money. They know they'll probably break off De'Aaron 150.
Got to.
If they want to keep him.
Got to. Ain't
150, 160. Ben Simmons got 170.
Nah, he don't do all that, but.
To 150.
Yeah, unless he want to sign with Clutch and get that extra bag.
Well, he didn't do that. We got a second with Jaren Jackson, Grizzlies, and they got Jason Tatum third. They got your boy Brandon Ingram at fourth, and they had Jamal Murray at 5. Brandon Ingram, I mean, they said like, well, he's in a new environment. It's not that much pressure now. He couldn't live up to second best player in the draft, so no, let's go ahead and move him to New Orleans and see if he could just be good.
He's a very good basketball player.
He all right.
He's good.
He all right. Don't try to boost him up like that. I see a smile on your face. You better ready to dive into everything you want to say positive about Brandon Ingram right now because he was a former Laker.
He's KD with the handle. No, I'm playing.
Well, Corey Brewer. We talking about his one of my podcast episodes. He Corey Brewer with Wiz Khalifa tattoos. That's all he is.
No, he is.
That's all he is.
He's the
Corey
Walmart.
Brewer,
He's the Walmart version of KD.
Okay, man.
If KD is Burberry or Costco, we'll say Costco since it's all grocery store chains, then he's Walmart. All right, but
if Kevin Durant was Walmart, Brandon Ingram would be 5 below.
Oh my gosh.
Before we get into the best player each position, I just wanted to point out the most underrated acquisition, according to all the general managers, was Michael Conley at 36%. Just want to do, you know what I'm saying? Let you know that game recognized game, real recognized real. I've been trying to tell you, Michael Conley, you know what I'm saying? That's a big deal. What you looking for? It is a big deal. How's it not a big deal?
Dude, Michael Conley's like he's like it's whatever, bro. Like solid. I mean, he ain't all. I'm taking De'Aaron Fox over Michael Conley. I'm taking a lot of players over Michael Conley. Where was Michael Conley in the top 100? Was he in the top 100 players?
Yeah.
I don't remember saying
that. Don't do that to him, dog.
Is he top 100 really?
Yeah. Okay, EJ.
They didn't have Andrew Wiggins top 100.
But do you really want to go on this podcast and let everybody know that you're credible in terms of knowing basketball, but you really brought up Andrew Wiggins in the top 100?
He's not. He ain't top 100. He ain't. I'm just saying. He's decent. He ain't good. Michael Conley's not all that. All right. Let's get to these people. The best point guard in the league, the GMs. You want to go position by position who they had?
Yeah. Let's get into it. God, man.
Okay.
They trip.
So I'm gonna go 1 through 5. 1 for y'all that don't know basketball is the point guard. 5 is the center. 2 and everything else is in between. If you can't figure it out, cut off the podcast and do something else with your time. All right. That's right.
We gotta be informative. Excuse me. I apologize for my co-host, for the co-CEO, for Unused the Ordinary LLC.
Bro, they can't figure out 1 through 5.
They know, man. You
It's
try
probably somebody watching with their girlfriend, and their girlfriend knows, like, what's a 2? I'm sorry, I should have never did that. They might try to have a family moment. I'm messing up their family time. All right, so 1 is the point guard, 2 is a shooting guard, 3 is a small forward, 4 is a power forward, 5 is a center. But a lot of players, who said that they were the 6, like permanent 6? There ain't no.
That reminds me, bro. Skylar Digger, she tweeted out yesterday. She played the whole WNBA season pregnant.
Yeah, we kept that a secret.
Boy, her husband come through, slide you on your street, boy. You better get them gloves that you got in the bag of your kitchen, boy. Don't do that, EJ. Oh, that was a good one, though. Wow. All right. Best point guard.
All right, the best point guard. They had Steph Curry.
That's no question.
Best
no debate. The first 2 they got right.
Yeah, best 2 was James Harden. The best small forward at 3, Kawhi Leonard. The best 4, Giannis. The best 5 was Jokic.
Come on now.
Yeah, they messed this list up.
It should be Steph, Harden, LeBron, AD. I'm going Embiid, bro.
Yeah. They didn't rank. So, LeBron plays multiple positions on the court. So they list out on the GM survey, like for point guard, they had LeBron at number 3. For small forward, they had him at number 2. Power forward, number 3. They didn't really consider him like a top player at anything. How?
Because he's all around. They know LeBron, like, man, he play he position lists. You understand me? We talking about this shit. He might be he gonna be the point guard, starting point guard. First year in his career, he's the starting point guard. Instantly, he becomes the best point guard in the NBA. We can say that, right?
He's the best player in the league.
Hold on. So let's rephrase that.
He's the best player in the league.
No. Okay, so let's change it up. If LeBron is indeed starting at point guard, that'll make him the best point guard over Steph, correct?
Correct.
So it'll be LeBron, Harden. If LeBron started 3, we could give that to, and KD is hurt. We'll give that to, but Giannis not a 4, bro. He played 4 in their system last year, but he really a 3.
Yeah.
So you going Giannis or Kawhi?
Kawhi.
So you got Kawhi 3, 4 is AD.
Yeah, for sure.
And 5 is Jokic or Embiid. Who you picking?
I say Jokic, but
I'm going Embiid. So, but his injuries aside,
it's a coin flip. It's not a.
It's not a coin flip. If Embiid is healthy,
with me, it's a coin flip. I'm not arguing the point of those 2.
Okay, that's the kind of thing. That's kind of thinking that get GMs in trouble.
Yeah, the ones that made this list. It's all the bad ones. The ones that had all the free time. I mean, they probably got all the
free time.
Yeah.
They had all to think about this. They had all summer to think about this.
This is a bad list, dude.
Every list is a bad list. So I challenge you before the NBA season. You just put out a list, any kind of list.
Okay.
We got a Twitter.
It's the best. It'll be the best list. It'll be the most accurate list.
We're gonna see about that.
For real.
Now, NBA season starting Tuesday. Before we get into this, EJ, do you have anything planned in terms of, you're gonna cook anything special? You're gonna break out the flavors of rock you got in your cabinet? You know what I'm saying? What's that? What's the one? What's that thing I just finished? What's that called?
Oh my gosh. They'll be like, he didn't know what that was? Grand Marnier.
Yeah, man.
He's
Grandma.
never had that before. I don't even drink. I just have a bar at my house.
You have a bar. You got 3 bottles in the cabinet under your sink. You have. Okay, EJ.
I had more than that. That's if I drink it all. I'm missing the bottle.
Drank one bottle. I
visit.
drank one bottle. What was that? It wasn't even the whole bottle. It was like a quarter of the bottle left. When I first found it.
Dude, stop it.
How much was in there, EJ?
Antoine. Okay.
How much
All
was in
right.
there?
I'm not breaking it. I'm not doing anything special for that day.
NBA award predictions. In awards. You love that? All right, Misty. I might have to find that stuff. We're gonna go down. Let's go down the awards.
Okay.
And you had yours already written down. Like I got mine. Like I just couldn't think of like most improved. Spend we could like debate that one, something like that. But you got a list already?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's start off. I got MVP to start with that one. I got Anthony Davis. Who you got?
Anthony Davis.
Yeah. He gonna be the focal point. Like LeBron even said, like you see how they play, like they gonna feature him. So everything's going through LeBron. Everything's going through Anthony Davis. He's finally on a good team. They know what the MVP they award players that's on a good team, and that's like doing really good. So Anthony Davis will get the regular season MVP, and LeBron will get the Finals MVP.
Okay. I'm not gonna argue that.
Now might have to debate on this one. Rookie of the Year. Who you going with?
I'm going with Michael Porter Jr.
Didn't even think about him. I went with John Morant.
Okay. As long as it ain't Zion.
Man.
Now, I would say...
Okay, hold on. What does Zion got to do for you to be like, all right, he a good player. He did his thing this year. He ain't overrated. Like,
whoa! No, I was just joking about that. I just like to give you a hard time with Zion. He's a good basketball player, and if he was going to be healthy, I think he's going to be hurt a lot this year. I would say he'd be he was my second choice for Rookie of the Year. Honestly, it was him and Michael Porter Jr. in 1 and 2, and I probably think Michael Porter Jr. is going to win it all because he has a good team around him. And he's going to be a focal point as a young player.
He's going to be a focal point.
I'm saying as a younger player, he might be a focal point on a playoff team. He might not be. I think he's better than them, but he might not be a focal point. He'll get the same opportunity, but I think he will have a good year. But back to Zion. Zion is a good basketball player. I was just joking. I was going to pick him for my Rookie of the Year. But you said, when will I say he's not overrated? I will never say he's not overrated. The way they have him rated for the media is why I say he's overrated. He's a good player, a very, very good player in the NBA. He'll be a top NBA player. I just think that they have him rated so high so early, it's ridiculous. That's my beef with him. He's going to be a good player in the league. He's no bust. He's no scrub. He's no bad pick for the Pelicans. I'm not saying that.
You put any stock in him being the first rookie in 20 years to average 20 points plus in preseason? I've seen that stat on Skip and Shannon. I'll just throw it out there.
Do I give any stock in that now?
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's a good thing to do, but I'm not like it. Let me know he can play and he's a good player. But I don't put like no. I'm not. That ain't changed my mind on anything that I was thinking before.
Let's see what you mean. Defensive Player of the Year. Who you rocking with? I had 3 in mind. Who?
Oh, sorry. Anthony Davis.
No. You can't get MVP and defensive player.
Yes, you can.
I think he can play both sides, but he's going to be able to, but LeBron's going to take some games off. He's going to be able to take some games off as well. He's going to have a more bigger role than focusing on defense. I believe I'm going with a player that's a good player. That defense is his calling card, so he really ain't got to do too much, like in terms of scoring and he ain't got to do a lot of scoring and stuff like that for the team to be good. So I'm going with Rudy Gobert. He got scorers and shooters all around him, So he really ain't gonna worry about that. So all he really got to focus on if he just beats the anchor on the defensive end, then he know that we could do this. Wait, make that face when I say he got shooters and scorers all around him. He don't.
Nah, I don't know about none of
His
those
starting four is nothing but shooters and scores. What you mean,
dude? You have a volume shooter in Donovan Mitchell. I don't really see a whole bunch of scores like that.
Like you got a couple scores. Joe Ingles could score. Bogdanovich could score. Like, what you mean?
I mean, I don't know. You see, I forgot about them earlier in where I ranked them at. I only put them in there out of respect for them. No, I don't see that. No. Anthony Davis's goal for this season was Defensive Player of the Year.
That's what I think.
Yeah, I think he's really going to focus on defense. I would pick him at Defensive Player of the Year over MVP. But I think he'll win both.
He's not winning both. So if he win Defensive Player of the Year, who'll be the MVP then? Let's just say he's not that. We both have Anthony Davis. So who will be a second option?
LeBron.
I would go harder. Especially if we get something like 2 or 3. Top 4 for sure. I can see that. Does he have an MVP?
Who?
James Harden.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Last year. Not this past season, but the year before.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I can see him winning one more. He had other years where he should have won it too. I think you mentioned that before with Steph.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think he could. But he already getting like 40 points in the preseason, like it's not like And he playing like Russ ain't even on the team, bro. He treating Russ like he just go spot up. Like Russ can't shoot. He's still playing this normal game. So I don't think nothing's gonna change with Russ on the team. So he'll lead the score. He'll lead the league in the scoring. I just gave away my leading scorer, my pick for that topic, and they'd be top 4 in the conference.
Who you got for your 6th man of the year?
Lou Williams.
Yeah, Lou Williams. That's same.
Who you got for coach of the year?
This was a tough one for me. I'm gonna say Frank Vogel.
You a Laker homer, boy.
I am. I was gonna go Doc Rivers. I was thinking they're gonna give it to Doc Rivers.
No, it's gonna be somebody underrated. It's gonna be Quinn Snyder, Utah.
Oh my god.
They're gonna be good, man. That might be top 4.
I don't know about that.
If they get to the top 4 and they're playing defense at a good rate, like playing defense like they normally play, and offensively they putting up numbers, he could get. Yeah.
I didn't even think about him. I was thinking like Brad Stevens or somebody else.
Boy, no.
Mm-mm.
Boy, no. Mm-mm.
Okay. Who you got for
most improved? Yeah, I didn't have nobody. I couldn't think of nobody.
Lonzo Ball.
Yeah. I hope he do get it too.
Yeah.
He been shooting that thing too. His shot look nice.
Yeah, I'm going Zo.
You think Lonzo average more than 14 per game?
More than 14.
He can't score like that.
Yeah, I don't think more than 14.
I think by 12 13.
Yeah, just the way his game is.
Yeah. He'll be at 12 to 13, 9 to 10, 9 to 11, probably 7 to 8 rebounds.
Yeah, something like that. He'll be a good all-around player.
Is he going to average a double-double for the season?
Yeah.
He will.
He will, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That gets you most improved?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had his free throw percentage up, too. He can't be most improved still shooting 40, 50%.
He will. I think he'll get it. If he's in the... I mean, I just don't see how you shoot so
He'll go
bad.
to 70s.
I don't see how you do that bad at free throws.
He's a point guard though. He gotta be at least a guard. He gotta be high 70s, low 80s.
I know he shoots worse than.
That's a big jump. You gotta go 40% like that, 30% jump. But I think about that. Him for most improved, that is like viable. I would go with that pick. Who you got for your leader scorer? I had James Harden. Who you got?
Me too. James Harden.
He gonna light it up, bro. He gonna ISO ball. Yeah. This is what it's probably gonna be. This is D'Antoni's possible last year. Yeah, he's just gonna let him. Yeah, just green light. Green light. Let's go ahead and break down the teams before we wrap up with the pod. NBA champions, I think we both got agreed. Who is your 2019-2020 NBA champions?
I'm going to go Clippers. And I'm playing.
Boy.
Nah, Lakers for sure. I mean, you know what it is.
Who they beating from the Eastern Conference?
They're beating Philly.
They had them too.
In 4.
Nah, I'm going 5 or 6.
4.
I'm gonna give them a couple games. Well, 5, yeah. Al Horford can't guard Anthony Davis. Like he is not Giannis.
Yeah, no.
Most disappointing team. I think we're gonna both. I'm gonna shock you with this one.
Who you got?
Go ahead.
Oh, you want me to go?
Yeah, go. I'll tell you mine for you.
By the most disappointing team.
Yeah.
Utah Jazz.
I got the Nuggets. Like they got Jokic. Yeah, I'll give them this dude, but besides that, like every other team, we were talking about duos, and these duos been like 2 stars, 2 superstars at least.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have a second star.
They're a very deep team.
But who's the second star?
Like Jamal Murray, Paul Millsap.
He's not a star. He's on the cusp.
Yeah, cusp.
So we have a player. You have no dominant wing player. You have no star at the wing or the guard position. But you're going to go deep. They're expected to be top of the conference, and everybody expects them to go deep in the playoffs. Based off what? Progression?
Yeah.
Okay. Who would be your most surprising team to wrap up the pod?
I have a team that nobody's thinking about. I'm going to go Golden State Warriors.
How does it be the most surprising?
Because nobody's picking them. Clay's out, they lost Curry. Clay's out, they lost Durant.
Yeah, okay. Because, okay. I thought you would pick a team that, really didn't do nothing last year, this year. They go, okay, we didn't see this from y'all. Like, everybody still got Golden State being at least in the playoffs, except like 1 or 2 columnists.
Yeah, but they're like 5 and below on most teams. On most
okay, I'm going to give y'all a real most surprising team. EJ's playing it safe. The most surprising team would be the Mavericks. They would be very good, really good. And they would have a duo that most defenses would not know what to do with. It would Porzingis and Luka. Porzingis, he gonna go off. Like you cannot switch on Porzingis at all. If you got a big guy on him, he takes him outside. You got a little guy, you gonna post him up. So it's gonna be a breakout year for the Mavericks.
I wish I could see my face. Thank y'all for tuning in. MJ episode 23, Unusually Ordinary. This episode's come out a little bit late. That's my bad. That's completely my fault. Yeah, sorry guys. Sorry for the late pod. We will see y'all next week on our scheduled day, Saturday. But until then, please like, comment, share, subscribe. We've been getting more and more, but we need more and more and more and more and more, guys. Let us know what you think. Please hit us up. Please follow us. Thank you for listening. If you made it this far through the pod, thank you for listening, tuning in. But until next week, peace.